Let's go.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off from Acrisure. Returning it from the 4. His return gets him to the 32-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line.
Here we go, Ty.
Thanks to a great effort defensively.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
A pistol snap, Fields. He's on the move. He's going deep down this side. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Tonight.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds his back,
Hey.
Jalen Warren. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, tonight. Let me see.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hey, can. Go.
Now trying to run it with Harris.
Oh,
And the
Harris.
defense was right. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run into darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that
Come on,
linebacker.
Juju. Sit down.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Here we go, side. Right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields.
Damn it,
And
Fields.
it falls
Shit, I
incomplete.
should have ran that way.
So this one will not get it done. They're
I'll get
gonna
it back.
turn this over on downs. They're out and set.
Cougar
1st and 10.
19. Shut up. Check go.
Daniel's gonna throw to get us started. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a throwback when you get up out of it.
First drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an upper.
How the hell Cam Haywood miss that?
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So
Come on,
through
sit
now
down,
in this
sit down,
game, more
sit.
for you defensive maestros out there.
Calm down.
Couple
Sit
of
your butt
zeros
down.
on the board right now.
I don't know AJ.
From Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready.
Time now for the 2nd quarter.
Close door
Commanders
back.
in possession. They're looking at
Here we
first
go,
down
here we go.
here.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41.
70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Shot. Hot.
Daniels from the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Completed over the middle.
Hell no,
And he's
bro.
tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
You gotta get to this
They
nigga,
get
man.
13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a
Cowboy
lot
80.
simpler and easier
Ready?
when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And that's a Washington touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively,
Oh yeah, he get open too a lot on man,
the
boy.
foundation of your preparation and
They
makes
be
you
doubling
wonder
Terry.
what's in store.
All right, come
Austin
on.
Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good.
Let's go.
They add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Cordero Patterson now to return. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right.
How the fuck you missed that, bro? Catch it.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down
sense.
coming up.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right.
Come on, throw the man, bro.
He took a shot on the release and
Fucking motherfucking ball out your hand, bro.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, tonight. You got a mini basic. Why not? Extend. Tonight.
Fields throwing here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with a first and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Looking to throw it this time. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Go.
From the 46. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, side. Hey, can. All right.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, we're good. Tonight.
Play action, Fields. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Yeah, I do it all the time, man. You on live screen, too.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready, ready.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. Cut out left. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Check go.
From the 35 on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect
What?
on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them
Fuck
before
did he
being
do?
taken down.
Man,
The
there's no
Commanders take a
fucking way.
timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an
18 Cardinal,
explosive
18
play like that does the
Cardinal.
exact
Come on.
same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up.
Ready, break.
And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this
Bravo
one.
80. Set. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got
What
it.
the fuck, bro?
Touchdown, Washington. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Damn, Terry get that open, bro.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Patterson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Come on, bro.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Hey, 551, 551. Test it. Butts right.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go, son. Easy, 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 easy. Sit high.
Now Fields. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Tonight.
Looking to throw. Buying some time left. He's trying another one deep. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's caught along the left sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into
19
enemy
Tiger,
territory.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Daniels on first down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Cougar 19. Get up.
Second down, here's an option to the right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, break.
They've got first down
60
from the
Bison,
31.
60 Bison. Down. Hot.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Viking 18. Set up. Dragon 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd.
What the
Makes the
fuck,
ground
bro?
left side.
He's smoking these
down to
corners,
the
bro.
11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle, 60.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Off play action, it's Fields. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Caught by Freiermuth. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Go.
Fields on first down. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Austin's there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here we go. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. They deliver a shot
Najee ain't
before he
doing
can get
shit.
to the line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
On first and 10, it's Fields.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's incomplete.
These receivers are ass.
Mike Williams.
Oh, man. I threw that. That was
On
perfect.
second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw it. He beams one deep right side. And
Oh,
someone
man. That
gets
little ass.
intercepted.
Fuck that little ass nigga, man.
And the Commanders
Shit.
get the football just short of their 20 after the
Fuck.
interception and return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive
Fields.
drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become
He was
a
gone,
real
bro. This little
defensive
quick ass
Well,
one
let's see
gone.
here, okay? We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Rocco 80. Here we go. Shot.
He'll throw it. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
What?
That won't be caught outright.
What the fuck was Pickens doing?
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Couldn't
Johnson,
connect
Johnson.
on first. It's second down.
Here we go, set. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go. All right.
Running behind center with Harris. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. EQ. Set all right.
Play action, Fields. Has it in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Panther 60. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return.
Here we
the
go.
way he saw the field, evaded obstacles.
And he runs it across, touchdown. The Steelers have taken
I
the
had to
lead
just show him I'm really like that.
Najee Harris, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Really like that, bro.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Shit.
Returning it from the 16. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Ready, set.
And the drive will start out with a
60
first and 10.
Bison. 60 Bison. Viking 18. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside.
Bro, he
the
keep
20.
getting cooked, bro.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he drives this forward to the 6.
On the ball.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Hot.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
And now the Commanders face a very
60
important
Eagles, 60
two-point
Eagles.
attempt.
Ready? Ready?
He's throwing for it! And this is caught! Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead! It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Patterson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Headed out right. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is going to be
Fuck.
close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they failed to claim that lead.
Why the
They're
fuck did
still
they have
down
it
by
so
a point.
top?
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo because, like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 gunner. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So,